Where is Wendy Williams? 5 startling disclosures from the documentary. Wendy Williams, the host of a celebrity talk show, has gained attention following the premiere of her Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? The poignant documentary was intended to be a follow-up to 2 previous endeavors, Wendy Williams, What a Mess, which dealt with her divorce and public persona, and Wendy Williams, the movie, which traced her professional trajectory. This new endeavor, though, appears to be very different. In reality, a lot of startling information has come to light, piquing public curiosity in the specific circumstances surrounding the media veteran. In addition, supporters think the documentary never ought to have been broadcast in the first place. The 2 nights that the 4.5-hour documentary aired on February 24th and 25 had an average of 1.04 million viewers on the same day. Wendy Williams is Where has received criticism for being startling, unnerving, and even predatory. The Breakfast Club's Charlamagne Tha God, a fellow talk show host, has openly stated that the program was hard to watch. Although Wendy Williams doesn't seem to be doing well, the documentary's findings are extremely concerning. I'm only able to feel about 20% of my feet. In the documentary, Wendy Williams goes coat shopping with Daniels Leather's Nadim Wahid. Do you know lymphedema? She asks, displaying her tied feet to Wahid. I refuse to use a wheelchair even if I should. That has been with me for 7 years. Williams also needs help getting up at one point during a picture session. I can't continue to do this, she says, gesturing for a chair. I must take a seat once more. Chronic lymphedema is a disorder in which the body accumulates lymph fluid in different areas because the lymphatic system, which is supposed to remove the fluid, is malfunctioning. Wendy Williams has either acquired or secondary lymphedema. Over the course of a person's life, this type of lymphedema can develop. It is frequently brought on by cancer or surgery. Some people find it simple to ignore it because the swelling can go down at night. Nevertheless, it frequently gets worse with time. Wendy appears to be in this situation. Despite being incurable, physical training can help reduce the pain associated with lymphedema. She claims, however, that she is too scared to fall and prefers to walk with the assistance of her bodyguard, even though her trainer gave her some suggested exercises in the documentary. In the documentary, Wendy Williams' drinking lingers like a ghost every waking moment. This is particularly worrisome because it appears to be the cause of numerous alterations that are currently affecting the star's state. Williams' manager, Will Selby, talked about his attempts to keep her sober. I come here every day looking for alcohol. As a precaution, he said. Still, it appears that this is an infrequently futile endeavor. During one of his visits, he finds an empty vodka bottle in one scenario. This is because I genuinely believe she has self-control. Williams acknowledged that her drinking was having a bad impact on her relationships with her sister Wanda and son Kevin outside of the workplace. But shortly after, she fiercely defends her behavior. She declares, I will liquor when I liquor, and I will smoke when I smoke. Williams appears to be struggling with smoking as well, namely with vaping. She was seen postponing a trip in order to use a particular kind of vape pen. Watching the documentary's footage of Wendy Williams' cognitive decline is arguably the most unnerving aspect. Her memory degeneration has definitely reached such a crucial point. When inquired about her desire in going to the Oscars, she was unaware of the purpose of the ceremony. In another episode, she stated her opinion that after the Wendy Williams show was terminated in 2022, NBC Universal would just give her another talk show. I believe she's having memory loss. Have you guys noticed that? Williams' chauffeur questioned. He said that sometimes she would go blank, meaning that she would not recognize him. Her son characterized Williams' illness as alcohol-induced dementia. However, a press statement allegedly from Williams and her care team revealed her diagnosis of primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia in 2023, less than 72 hours before the show aired. Wendy Williams was unresponsive at home when DJ Boof, who collaborated with her on her show, discovered her in May 2020. She had many blood transfusions after being taken to the hospital in a hurry. Williams had been drinking more since her divorce from Kevin Hunter SR, according to his second friend. When Selby saw Williams hiding in the bathroom with a bottle in her bed in April 2023, the situation reached a breaking point. The following day, Selby claims he collaborated with The Guardian to secure her admission to a facility where she is still being housed. This, according to her family, is the sole positive outcome of Williams' guardianship. Alex Finney, Williams' niece, informed interviewers that Williams is receiving treatment at the clinic for her cognitive problems as well. Williams' family asserts that they were not informed of the diagnosis made public while the film was being filmed. The documentary came to an end while Wendy Williams continued her treatment for cognitive difficulties. The final section addressed guardianship and also centered on interviews with Williams' family. When Alex Finney, her niece in New York, saw that Wendy's refrigerator was empty, she lost it. Williams' guardian was appointed by the courts to be a third party in 2022, not a member of his family. Wells Fargo filed a petition, which resulted to this decision. Her son was not eligible to run for office despite having power of attorney. Having access to her American Express cards, he most likely started the petition against Wells Fargo by overcharging them for Uber Eats. He refuted the claim that the initial costs were his mother's instead than his own. Wanda, her sister, was taken into account also. Before the wall came down, she claimed to have taken classes to become Wendy's guardian. She was suddenly ruled ineligible to serve as Williams' guardian.